Alright, Rhys, so the last paper I marked, you were 2 marks off for grade C, so you are showing gradual improvement. I'd be chuffed now if this one was 2 marks up into the grade C. That would be more improvement again, but let's see how you get on. 65, 41 and 210 are correct. That one's wrong. A cubic millimetre is really small. If you look at a ruler, right, 1 millimetre is one of those little tick marks. So if you imagine a cube which has got sides of that, you're going to get more than 250 of those in a teacup. The one they're looking for there is that one. So 3 there, 62 is good. I can see your method. 11 for the first page. Your reflectional symmetry is good. Now rotational symmetry, all it's asking is how many times can you turn that shape in a complete turn and it look identical. And for that one, that happens to be 4. For this one, it's only going to look identical in 2 positions. That one, and if you turn it upside down. So that would have a rotational symmetry of 2. Cylinder and cone are correct. These 2 aren't, so this is something you're going to have to learn. That's a tangent. Tangent touches the circle. A chord cuts. So if they ask for a chord, that would look like, that would be a tangent because it's touching the circle. The circumference of a circle is the distance all the way around the outside. It's like perimeter. So that's circumference. That is a radius. And the other one you need to know is if you go all the way across, that is a diameter. Those are words and things that you just need to know. You have to learn them. 4 marks. So you should have got full marks on that page. That's parallel. So again, this is a mistake in what you know. To get perpendicular, perpendicular means at right angles. Get a clear ruler, one of the lines in the middle, line it up with the line AB, and slide it until the edge of the ruler hits C. That edge is at right angles now to AB. That is perpendicular. Obtuse is correct. I'm surprised you couldn't do this. We're looking at counting cubes here. Now in that back layer there, you've got 1, 2, 3 and 1 tucked behind it, 4. So there's 4 cubes in a layer. If you pop that one in there, you'd have 3 full layers. So you'd have 3 layers times 4 cubes equals 12 cubes, and each of those cubes is a centimetre cubed. Impossible, unlikely, even, good. 4 on that page. Now with this one, these are too much out. Junction, use your ruler and go across, and hopefully you can see junction would take you there. These are going up in tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, minus 50, and grotto is another 2 below that, so you're looking at minus 70. So those are wrong, but this answer is correct, and that is correct using your wrong answers above, so you would get those 2. £2.40 and 81 pence are correct, so 7 marks on that page. And there's a large letter, couldn't afford first class but she can second class, so that's good. 13.11 per hour is correct, so let's see how you've explained that. So there's 39 hours, so there are 4 hours overtime. The £305.90, you haven't explained to me what that is. That's her basic pay. This is her overtime pay, and she worked 4 hours overtime, so that's her hourly overtime rate. So your maths is bang on, so you get 6 out of 6 for that. And then for communicating, I'm going to give you 1 out of 2, because if you haven't told me what those figures relate to. So 10 for that page. Divide by 4 times by 3, that's good, 8a. So you bang on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with this one, you're not. If she gets a score of 3 on 7 occasions, that for those 7 occasions, she's going to score 3 lots of 7. And for the score of 4 on n occasions, she's going to get 4 lots of n. That you can work out as 21. That you can't tidy it up any more other than writing it as 4n. 1302, 950, 4 marks. 9 for that page, that was a good page. 1.5 for that. So you've got that mark, then you haven't worked out any angles. So what you need to do now, you know that each pupil is worth 1.5 degrees. So you're now going to do 100 lots of 1.5 for those 100 pupils, 64 lots of 1.5, 40 lots of 1.5, 36 lots of 1.5. Okay, so you need to practice doing that. We did, but I think you arrived late. We were doing that in Reg on the day of the test. That's good, well done. So 5 marks there. Right, so we haven't practiced this yet, and you have made some mistakes. First mistake you've made is they haven't used 2,878 units this time because there is a difference. So you need to take those away to get that mark. So that's your first mistake. Let's work through your figures then. So then you've done 2878 lots of 13.3 pence. So 13.3 times 2878 is 38277, so that's correct, which is £382.77, so that's correct. You've then found 5% of that, which is £19.13, so that's correct. You then added those on, so you've got your £382.77 plus your £19.13. Oops. So again, 382.77 plus £19.13 plus £21.15 that they still owe equals 423.05. What have you done wrong there then? £19.13 plus £21.15 is £40.28. So somehow you've made that mistake there. So you have made 2 mistakes. The first one is you haven't subtracted there. The second one is you've written that down correctly, but you've calculated it wrongly, which has made your answer wrong. So of those 5 marks, you're going to get 3. So that's pretty good, and mathematically you deserve 5. Okay. So you point, oops, no, that one's wrong. That one there, 48.44, you've done 48.34. That one should be there. So you've made 1 slip, giving you those marks. That's correct. That's correct. Now you need to draw a line of best fit, and your line of best fit has to go through 32.28, which it doesn't. So 32.28 is there. So you plot that point on, and then you draw your line of best fit, making sure it goes through that point. So you didn't do that, but you have drawn a reasonable line of best fit, so you will get 1 out of 2 for that. Using your line, 25 is 20, so that's fine. that should be an equals, which I believe it is, so you'll get the benefit of the doubt with that one. That's Pythag, which we haven't practiced yet, but you might have practiced it in the higher tier. 3, 4, 5, 7. Well worked out there. That's something we'll take a look at after Easter. That's correct. And that's correct. So 2 marks there. For this one, we want to find the 40th term, so n has to be 40. So you're going to do 3 lots of 40 squared, take away 25, which on your calculator, you can type in exactly as we see there. So 3 lots of 40 squared, take away 25, 4, 7, 7, 5. Too big, too small. 2.3 is too small, 2.4 is too big. That should be a minus 1.13 there. So once you've done that, what you then do is you say, so 2.3 is too small, 2.4 is too big, so x is either one of those 2 consecutive numbers, 2, 1 dp. Then you test by going halfway, between those 2 numbers, which is 2.35. When you do that, if it's too big, the smaller one is the answer. If it's too small, the bigger one is your answer. And that bit is worth 2 marks. So you're only going to get 2 out of 4 for that. 5 for the page overall. Okay then, Rhys. So, as I said, your best so far is 59, which was damn close to a C. Let's see where you get with this paper. 11, 15, 19, 26, 36, 45, 50, 54, 61, 64, 69. Brilliant. That's a grade C. Still lots of marks that you should have got that you lost, so there's still work to be done in there, but nevertheless a grade C performance is what we were hoping for with the progression that you're making. So that's really encouraging, Rhys. Well done.